Hello YouTube modeling community. Moparmodeler here with just a quick update on what I've been doing, which hasn't been much since I had to work Saturday and I don't have time usually during the week, and Sunday is busy with church. So I'm taking a few minutes now this Sunday and shoot a video and to say thank you to all those who have already subscribed to me. I'm rather surprised at how many has and the encouragement that I have been given. So again, I would like to thank you all, and I do appreciate you looking at my videos. Like I said, I haven't done much. You know, I put the chrome in the purple pond like I mentioned. I worked on the cab of the Datsun a little bit, but as I had assumed, it did give me trouble. It is still giving me a little trouble. I have to do some puttying and things like that. Maybe some gap filling super glue might be the answer, but that's something I'll have to work on later on next week, or maybe Saturday if I have Saturday off. But so I hope you enjoy what I've done so far. If you have any questions about what I've done, just give me a holler and I'll answer you back. Okay, so here are the rims, the factory rims, after I've done a wash on them, and you can see them a lot better. The detail looks much better than what it did before. You can actually see what the rim looks like rather than being all washed out from the chrome and too bright and not being able to see. And then I also took the parts that I mentioned earlier in my earlier video and put them in the purple pond. And if you look closely at the brush guard to the left, you can see flash that if I left the chrome on, it would have ruined it anyway trying to get the flash off. So it's best I just, you know, strip the chrome, take care of the flash, and paint that brush guard black, and then put chrome foil on the parts of the bumper that would normally be chrome. And there's more black on it than chrome anyway on the real vehicles. And you can see my shifter and the alternator that, you know, I've stripped them, and I'll use a metallizer or something to make them look more realistic. And then there is the valve cover, and I took a Sharpie and just kind of highlighted the Nissan so you could see, get an idea what it looks like. Of course, it won't stay that way. I'll do an aluminum magnesium look on that, which would be more realistic, and then fix the shifter. That's the I believe that shifter there is actually the shifter to go into four-wheel drive high and low. I'm not for sure though. I'm thinking that's the regular, you know, 5-speed shifter, and I'll probably just cut off the stems and the shifter ball and use pins, push pins to make it look cooler, you know. And here's the grill stripped down, and I just did a wash so you can see what the Datsun looks like. And if we move over here to the side, you can see some flash on the sides that, you know, I can clean up. If I left it chrome, it would have ruined the chrome look. So we'll definitely be working on this. And again, the grill is mostly black on the real cars with just light chrome trimming, and I think it'll make it stand out better. And the chassis pan, I did a little trim fitting on the front pieces here, right here, so that it fitted to the body. I did a preliminary fit test to see what I had to do before I get crazy with painting, and you probably can't see it too well, but I also took and recessed in here to make the exhaust look more round and give it the idea that it is separate from the cross member here when it really isn't in the kit. And then I cut out the weird tire cover thing, and I just laid, you know, a tire there so you can see. I'll build a little bracket underneath and have something to show, a little chain where it hangs. And the problem that this kit gave me still is the back of the cab, and I predicted that. If you see, I don't, it's hard to tell, but the cab top is warped because this back window piece here doesn't fit well.
And if I come down, you can see the huge gaps, and I tried to trim to make it fit and everything, but I couldn't do it. That's glued in. I don't know if I'm going to use some green putty. I think that might be too rough, too hard to get that filled in. I'll probably just use some gap filling super glue, and from the back side, and push it through and have a bump sticking out that I can just sand down and primer it and see if it hides. A little line there is okay, because I'm thinking on the real truck there is a seam line there. I'm not for sure, but I can't have a huge gap like that. As far as the inside of the bed, it's a little uneven. You can definitely see a line there, but I can get away with putting in a rubber floor mat and no one to tell the difference. I don't want to spend too much time trying to fix all these little things, because then it'll just take too long. I also took and cut the top of the tailgate and bed, just to give a little bit of separation. See where I cut down just a little ways, and that's all I'm going to do. It just gives it more of a separation, like the tailgate is actually separate from the bed when it's not, but it does look pretty cool. Maybe if I move it here, ooh, that light's strong. See, from this point of view, I think you can see better the warpage, and I'm gonna try putting it under the hot water in the sink, and you also see that crack better by where my finger is, where you can see through and see my finger. I knew it was going to be crazy, but I was hoping for a little bit better thing. But we'll get that fixed and make everything look well. Anyway, that's all I have, and with that, I leave everyone to their own devices. Bye.